just chillin'. Spent years spinning my wheels and searching for a villain. For real, all I needed was a rhythm, a beat, a cell phone, a notebook, a feeling. Hey yo, and welcome to episode 6 of Limitless. Today we have a real special episode for you, and it's all right in the middle of rethinking how this channel will flow going forward. But we'll be making a sign for my parents' land on Lake Superior. The land is known as Slippery Shores, in memory of when my grandfather fell on the rocks many moons ago. Enamored with my previous success cutting letters, I laid everything out in CAD to fit inside a choice slab of basswood. I drew the inlays as individual walnut letters, then connected them all to be hogged from one piece. Here we are simulating the tool paths before cutting the letters, checking for any issues. Once it all checks out, we move on to the CNC. The stock material is aligned, screwed down, and then located in the machine. From here, the CNC takes over, and I am off in search of a warm spot on the couch. I'm roughing this out with a 1/4 inch end mill, and then change to an 1/8 inch end mill for the finish pass. The smaller the bit, the tighter the corners, but the longer it takes. I used a jigsaw to remove the excess material and gave the letters a light sanding. With the inlay ready for the glue up, it is time to prepare the slab. The beauty of this sign really lies within the live edge nature of the slab itself. Working with wood is quite different than plastic or metal because you really need to find your workpiece first and then design around that. I flattened the slab and then hogged the pockets for the letters with the same 1/8 inch end mill I used on the last setup. I then did a good old-fashioned glue up, utilizing an excessive amount of glue. I wanted to make sure I didn't end up with air trapped underneath the letters, like in episode 2. I left the sign hot glued down to the mill during the glue up, since I have more setups to run. Once the glue dried, I surfaced off the extra material with the CNC. I wanted to add an extra layer of depth to this project, so I grabbed a Lake Superior depth map I made from an old laser project and cut the layers right over the top of the inlays, which is why I made the inlays so thick in the first place. Last thing I did before finishing was to engrave my signature on the back with the portable laser. After some sanding, I began filling Lake Superior with epoxy. I'm using Takamo UV resistant epoxy off Amazon. It is not a deep pour epoxy, so I did this in multiple pours.